Hello everyone, MacroPulse here. Welcome back to another devlog. In this devlog, I've added a loading screen, which is not really loading anything yet. It's just gonna be quotes here that are gonna basically explain my mindset about this game and the whole mindset of this game. I don't really think we're gonna have anything really moving here or anything. It's just gonna be probably a loading screen, some quotes, and the text saying click to process uh, to move forward to the next step. So that's all. And that's going to allow me to also leave this really rapidly. Also, the other thing, you see powers here. I thought about adding powers, but instead of doing powers in this way, I thought about doing it in a way that is kind of different. So we could do it with an enum. We could do it with some other way. Very procedural. Instead of just requiring, this type of state budget cost, we could make it so that it requires not only just this, but also we could make it so that it requires political power. So you gotta upgrade maybe first your political power, you know, and then we gotta connect again the wires and the variables. So I'm gonna ask later on today, how should I wire, because as you can see here, my policies right now are not really doing anything, right? So if I go here, you can see in my economy, uh, if I add policy effectiveness, I maximize all those things. They're not really gonna affect anything inside of my game. When I go back to my game, we're gonna see there nothing's gonna be any affected, right? So the reason for that is because earlier I used to have a separate widget for each thing. For example, like policy, okay? I used to have categories, and I used to have fiscal categories, for example. These were some of my categories, and the fiscal categories, you had a graph. And inside of this graph, right, you had your buttons and your button upgrades, okay? Clicker automations, right? Remove from parent, and then this did something. This did something else. This did something else. But yeah, now this is more centralized. Even the saving, this is now redundant also. So the only thing that is not going to be redundant, I guess, after that, is I could add like something where um, I control what variables we can affect, and maybe we can still make that in a centralized way. So I'm gonna ask right now Gemini how I'm gonna do that, and perhaps we could have something like we go to the in data table, and inside of this data table we could have something like another enum. Where's the policies here? So inside of here we could make something like affect this variable, affect this variable, affect this variable, and there's many variables we want to affect. These are all situated on the base. This is the WBP base. It's not really efficient this way it is right now, but we finally finished the other milestone, the other problem we've been having for so long. So enable the passive economist is one example, alright? So this allows you to automate the process of clicking, okay? And you want to upgrade uh, your automations over time more and more. Perhaps I could add, I don't just want to make it a boolean that you just check it on and you have, boom, you have your passive economist turn on. 2, 3, 5, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I don't want to make it like this. I want to make it so that, okay, even though you have unlocked one, you still haven't fully unlocked them, right? So you have almost unlocked them, but now you need to do something else to really, really, really actually unlock them. and this can still create the feelings of endless progress, but still create more and more playtime hours. And so this is something for me that is really, really important because I spend a lot of time making this game and working on stupid problems like this, trying to fix them. So I feel it's fair and equal. It would be fair that I can have more and more content in more and more efficient ways because that will actually, be better. I almost feel like this is the right approach. I don't know why, I just feel like this is the right approach for things to do. I don't want people to, I could add microtransactions. I just don't, I'm not really sure if I want people to have like, right? Um, I'm not sure if I'm gonna have this game free or paid for €1 or whatnot. I could sell it right now on the itch store, right? It was a very simple game to make. Now I just have to work a little bit with ChatGPT to figure out some more information, further information or ideas, further information ideas. I don't know about the settings. Probably we're not gonna have that there. I'm not really sure about those settings, but you know, automation, whatever things. As you can see, these are all the things we have in the economy, infrastructural, social affairs, justice, interior. So I wanted to have something where it affects your demographics, for example. It's a really deep political game. And to make a good game like this, it needs to be complex and it shouldn't be just, oh, do this and everything will be fine. And it's step one, step two. Although that can also be fine. To make a game a little bit more simulatory, you want to have benefits and side effects into each and everything, and that is really mindfucky to develop from the developer's standpoint. So that's it all for now. Definitely this UI system could be improved. Definitely this picture in the background could be improved in a way that is more deliberate with the button in between so that your eyes actually center in this on this button and you actually know what's going on and you look at this button and you think, oh, this is what I need to click. But now it's kind of confusing. It's like, what the hell? Well, what the hell is this in the background? I'm not really sure what's going on, right? So I don't know if this is good UI UX design. Probably this cheat is not going to be here forever. The settings are going to be here forever. Developer center, governments, blah blah. The buttons, I don't really fully like them. There's no interaction right now when you press them. I don't know what sounds to add here, what VFX to add or whatnot. Right, my state budget doesn't increase when I buy something, so that's also gonna be needed to be fixed. Although that's just one function instead of the BP game instance, really centralized and really beautiful and awesome. So I like the way I made that with centralized things with the BP game instance. I highly recommend more people do that in the future as well in their own games. And yeah, I guess that's all for now.